welcome to Flying Wheels, and in today's video is a twofer. It's a what would you do video, which is why I love this channel, because I get to ask you what would you do in scenarios like mine. When I get in a certain situation, I ask you how you would handle it after you've seen all of the scenarios. And then you tell me your opinions, what, where, how, and why you would make the decisions you make. And then it would help me make my decisions, which is a lot of fun for me, and it's interactive with you guys. Now down there is my brand new 2024 boat, that little thing down there, brand new. I have to sell it. Why do I have to sell it? I'll get into that in this video. Also, the second part of this video, it's Laconia Bike Week. It's Motorcycle Week. I'm taking you guys alongside with me on not just Lake Winnipesaukee, but also Laconia Bike Week, along with a What Would You Do video. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. I could really use your help on this one. Let's get going. What would you do? I love these videos. I love doing what would you do videos because it's not all about me. It's about you too. What would you do in certain scenarios? That right there is a 2024 Godfrey Monaco 24-foot pontoon boat. Fits 17 people. It is amazing. That arch right there, that like, let me see if I can do it. That arch right there was $13,000. That's not what I paid, but that was $13,000 option. This thing is amazing. It's like the coolest party boat, like minivan for the water that I've ever owned. Now, if you watch my boat videos, you know that I failed 100 times on the water. So I gave up and I bought myself this last September. With a 250 horsepower Yamaha VMAX outboard motor and a Tritoon base. Now, before I dive into what is the what would you do scenario and a little bit more about this boat, we're actually gonna go boating. I'm gonna sell this thing. It's been sitting uncovered. I have to prep it. We have to load it up, go clean it up, and then walk you through the boat and then see how you would handle this situation. Craig, stop leading into long stories. I will, I promise. We're gonna get right into it shortly. You'll see the background is a little foreign to you. This isn't a place that I've ever shown on video, or maybe I have when I bought the Eagle Talon I have, and a couple other cars. I'm at my parents' house up north. Why is my boat here? Well, if you watch my Tesla videos, I recently towed that boat an hour and a half up to Lake Winnipesaukee. The Tesla needed to be charged 3 times. I didn't want to charge it a 4th, so I didn't. I left it up here at my parents' house, and it's been 2 weeks since. This thing has been sitting uncovered. It's filthy, and I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna use it, and then I'm gonna sell it. So before I get into that, let me get into the boat. Again, a 2024 Godfrey Monaco Midnight Edition. So as I said, this thing has been sitting uncovered, and sadly, it's pollen season. So this boat has gotten incredibly filthy. There's a new scratch on my tower. Don't know why up there. We'll have to look at that in a minute. We're gonna take this thing to the car wash first, clean it up. I have some guests coming out. I'm sure it's filled with like tree stuff. Oh, jeez. All right, let's get this thing cleaned up and then we'll go through the whole story.
A few moments later.
So it's still early in the season, which is one of my what would you do's. I'm not leaving for a month. I have a buyer that wants to buy this boat tonight. So before buying it, we're doing a boat day, kind of like a team retreat. I'm taking the entire Flying Wheels team out, minus Devin, because we couldn't get a hold of him. Boating today. I gotta get this thing looking good. So we're at the car wash, cleaning it up. And then I'm trying to figure out, like, do I sell it now? This is only one of the what would you do's. Do I sell it today, or do I hold out another month? I don't leave for a month. I'll get to that in a minute. How do you make a minivan on the water cool? This is it right here. Like, I love it. It has a stereo, tons of speakers all the way around. I can add, you can see here, I can add speakers into the tower. These all light up at night. This is a bimini here. I have a bimini for the front. So it's completely covered. Honestly, it's everything we want in a boat. Everything like I could pick out. 250 horsepower Yamaha VMAX outboard, has a ton of power for this boat. Tritoon, meaning 3 tunes below. It is so smooth in choppy water. My V-hull for winds last year was all over the lake, and this thing just literally cuts right through choppiness. What do I know about chop? Chop off your credit card. If you know what movie that is, I'll be actually a little surprised. We have a head here. We have storage there. I have full navigation set up right here. It's obviously Bluetooth. Speaker in the captain's chair. Now let me get into the backstory of this what would you do scenario, because that's what I like this channel for. I like asking you guys, wow, this is comfy. Honestly, this is my most favorite place in the world, Meredith, New Hampshire, in a boat by myself, to be quite honest with you. I love sitting in a boat by myself. You are witnessing me in my happiest moment. So with that being said, let me get into this. I love boating. I love New Hampshire. Steve, shout out from Rockingham Boat, called me last year. Craig, we just got this boat in. It's everything you want. You got to come check it out. I'll give you a smoking deal because it's the end of the season. We want to just unload boats, make a video for us. We'll help you, help me, I help you. All is good, right? He just gave me an incredible deal. I bought it before knowing I was moving to Florida. Midwinter, we decided we're moving to Florida. So I bought it, financed it. It's like 600 and something a month, almost 700 a month. So I bought it, financed it, paid to winterize it. That was like 800. So consider 9 months times 600. What's that? 600, like $5,000-ish, $540, $5,400 in interest payments I've made, like principal and interest payments, mostly interest on this boat. So it's cost me $5,000 to own this boat plus what I paid for it. That includes the trailer. So I'm roughly into this for a certain amount. Even with interest, I own this boat. It's a steal for somebody, and it's still a 2024 with 15 hours on. Sal, I just want one more thing off my plate. I sold my RV, it's gone, then realized, shoot, I close on the 28th, I don't move till the 8th. I'm gonna be homeless for 10 days. It's like 4th of July week. I'm gonna have nowhere to live for 10 days. All the Airbnbs, all the hotels, all that stuff booked up. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm like wildly stressed about all of it. Hey, shout out to the Meredith Police Department. They're awesome. So no RV, so I can't camp. Staying at my parents' house for 10 days. No boat to use on the lake while we're homeless for 10 days up at the lake, but debt free. I just want you to see situations that I get myself into, and how would you handle it? So here's my 2024 Godfrey Monaco. I'm asking $89,995. Incredible photos. You can see right here that the list price on it is $113,959,846. Now shout out to Rockingham Boat. These guys hooked me up. I love them. I use them all the time. Steve is just wonderful. I love using him. Now, going to the photos, like it shows just incredibly well. It's the season, the boat's amazing, it's sporty, it's clean, it looks good in photos, it looks good in real life, and it's a 2024, so it's near brand new. Now, if I scroll down, 2024 Godfrey Monaco, there's all the information, $113,000 MSRP. That doesn't include the trailer. The trailer brand new is $6,000. Now I'm asking $89,995 for a near brand new boat. Dave messaged me and said, hey, I'm interested in the boat, looking to spend $70. I'm serious, buyer, funds in hand. Let me know your thoughts. I honestly don't have patience for this stuff. When I'm asking $90 and someone says $70, it is an instant turnoff for me. Maybe look for a cheaper boat if that's your budget. This is a 2024 with an MSRP of $113,000. If that's your price range, I can recommend a great boat dealership that can fit your needs. I was going to recommend Rockingham Boat. I just, again, don't have patience for this stuff. And I know that I'm a terrible salesman, and I know that I'm rude and short, and it's just because I've been battered for so many years. What's your best price? I think I'm being pretty fair, and honestly, you started off so far away that I don't even know that we can meet somewhere. Why don't you tell me what your absolute max is and how close to my price you can get, and I'll say yes or no. 80K. Better, thank you. I would say 85, but if you can meet me at 82, I'll sell it. So I came down $8,000. 80's my max. Thanks, I'm away this week and I have a bunch of people that want to see it, which is true, and it's very, very beginning of the season. Your offer isn't unreasonable from what I'm asking, which is $10,000 less than I'm asking, but I'd really like more. The sticker price is $33,000 more than that. So he reached back with, what's your best price? I hate when people say, what's your best price? It's instant fury. What's your best price? What's your best price? What's your best price? Hate it. Hate it. I think I've been on Marketplace so much that I've just, what's your best price? Best price? Cash today. Best price. Cash today. I like instant fury when somebody says that to me. I'm in a predicament where I don't move for a month and we're in peak happiness season. This is when I love New Hampshire, why I love New Hampshire, in a boat that I love, in a place that I love. By the way, shout out to, it looks like Richland Pest Service. He's been watching me talk to myself this whole time, and he watches this on YouTube, so thank you very much. I love when that stuff happens. He's just been watching me talk to nobody for 15 minutes. Ooh, and there she is, all cleaned up. And I'm about to launch her in one of the hardest boat launches on the entire lake. Let's see how many attempts I can do this in. Can I do it in one? I don't know. So here's the problem with this boat launch. It's narrow and it's meant for very specific dimensions. There are granite curbs that will destroy your wheels all over this launch. It's tiny here, rock wall, rocks, and then wheel smackers all the way around. Let's see if I can do it in one try. Now I think I'm gonna do it first try, but I just wanna show you how precise this ramp has to be. All right, so in order to get this to work appropriately, I have to back it so my wheel lines up with the curb all the way around to here, and that's how I angle the boat. So watch this. Put it in reverse, and I'm just gonna watch the curb. That's how I know my angle. Now if I look in my mirror, I'm good over there. I'm good over here. I'm gonna take one adjustment, then I'm gonna pull forward, watch my mirror here. I'm gonna straighten it out, and now I can get in there. Now I don't know how anybody that isn't experienced gets this done. Like a glove. Boat for a minute because I want to show you Laconia Bike Week. This is Motorcycle Week up in Laconia, New Hampshire. So it's not just boating, it's actually thousands and thousands of motorcycles that come from all over the country to ride in our New Hampshire lakes and mountain areas and sightsee. And it's a pretty damn good time. Like I said, there are thousands of motorcycles from all over the country that come up to Weirs Beach and Laconia Motorcycle Week. There you have it, something I visit every single year, Laconia Motorcycle Week in Weirs Beach Bike Week, right along Lake Winnipesaukee. It's an absolute blast. It is so much fun for 9 days straight. All of these houses are owned by the Veterans Association, VFW. You gotta be a vet to rent those. You can stay around the strip for the week, or take your boat right to Bike Week. Let's get back on the boat and figure out what we're doing.
A few moments later.
All right, I have a what would you do scenario for you guys, all right? You don't have to be on camera, camera's on me. All right, so we did a team outing. I wanted you to experience the boat, right? The reason we're on the boat, number one, to do a team outing, but also I want to show you the lake, show you Bike Week, all the good things with owning a boat, right? You didn't see any of the bad things that come with owning a boat, number one. I have an offer on this boat to buy it, like tonight, okay? So I wanted to come on the boat one more time before it sells. I'm not sold on selling this boat. The reason is I got a smoking deal on it because we shot some video content for Rockingham Boat. Shout out to Rockingham Boat. They gave us a smoking deal on this boat. After interest, I can break even, meaning I used it like 4 times, winterized it, paid for all the interest in the bank loan and everything. I can break even, I'm out of it, pay off the loan, move to Florida, all is good, right? No stress. But it's worth significantly more than what I paid for it. Like I'm asking $10,000 more. I could potentially get $10,000. I could definitely get $5,000, but maybe I don't even sell it at all, and then I'm stuck with it in New Hampshire while I move to Florida. So the option number one is sell it tonight for my break even, out of sight, out of mind, pay off the loan. Never get to use it for the rest of the month while I'm still here, because I'm here for another month. And it's like peak boating season. We have a week off after I close my house. We can boat every single day. That's option number one. The downfall of that is if I sell it, I can't use it. All right, so I got to use it 4 times. I paid for a loan for 9 months and basically just had the burden of owning a boat in my yard and winterizing and not enjoying it. Option 2, I decline the break-even number and I hold out for potentially $5,000 more. The benefit, $5,000 more in my pocket. I get to use it more for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. That's it. There's no downfalls. There is a downfall, actually. The downfall is it doesn't sell, okay? It doesn't sell, then I'm stuck with it in New Hampshire, paying on a loan every single month while I'm in Florida. Can't sell it once I'm down there. I have to rely on like Lauren to sell it for me or something. So do I take the money and run? Like a bird in the hand is better than $5,000 extra in the bush? Or do I hold out, use it more, risk not selling it to get more money and be able to use it more. What do you guys vote? I want to know how you would do it. Take the money, run, call it quits, consider being good, be in New Hampshire for a month without a boat and the loan's paid off, or wait, potentially make more money, which could be tomorrow. Like somebody could come next week and pay an extra $5,000.
My vote is to wait.
You vote wait? You're a gambler.
I am a gambler, but my vote's to wait, hold out, so they can still use it and still sell it for more money.
Potentially more money.
I
Or
agree with my mom. I
you do
think
too?
we should keep it.
I think I could sell it for the break even like at any point.
Yeah.
Dave, you're a very conservative person. What's your vote?
I agree.
What?
Yeah.
Even you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I should turn this
Because-
guy down?
How long has it been for sale?
A week.
And someone wants to buy it already.
Two people
offers
want to buy it.
Yeah. So if you hold out, and you're ready to before you move before, or even just a little bit after, someone's going to be there to buy it.
Oh, jeez.
People like votes.
People like I am always on this vote side, right? But today I'm thinking like somebody shows up with cash, one less headache I have to think about for the next month, sitting over my hanging over my head.
Where do you store this?
I'm gonna have to store it home, drive it all the way up here 2 hours to launch it. I can't believe you are the one that's gonna steer my decision. I knew how you would vote.
If you get rid of the boat, you're gonna want it back because you're
I for sure will want it back. I never even got to enjoy it. Just this.
You know, last year
So
was
hold out.
Once last year, twice this year.
Hold out and wait for more money.
Well, what would you guys do? That's the question. Tell me in the comments down below. What would you do?
subscribe to my channel.
What's your channel?
Cheesy113 with 3 Y's, and that's the same as TikTok.
Okay. Follow Cheesy with 3 Y's.
113.
113.
The next day.
It's the next day. I have some updates on the boat. All right, so I made my decision already that I want to give the guy that hooked me up some money just to say thanks. Like, hey, you were good to me. I'm not just buying your boat and then reselling it. Here's $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever's over 80. So I don't want to sell it for 80 and come out of pocket to say thank you. But if I can sell it, break even, and then get a couple extra and give it to him to say thanks, then I just think that's a nice gesture. And then every time he sees that boat, he'll, might feel better about the boat than just like, hey, I gave this guy a great deal and then he sold it. So the buyers came and looked at the boat. In my head, I'm like, all right, 81. I'll come down 9,000. You come up 1,000. It's more than fair. They love the boat. They say 80. Like, all right, perfect. 81 really is the number though. Then him and his father said, yep, 80 will do it. We'll buy it right now. I'm like, 81. And the reason is I'm just going to take that 1,000 and give it to the guy. And it's going to be good for you in the long run anyway. When you need anything warranted, he'll like the boat. They said, nope, 80 it is. I'm like, guys, listen, I have someone coming in an hour to look at it also. So if you want it, I'll say yes. Otherwise, I'm going to hold out and just see if these other people want it. And they said no. So they walked away at 80, like a firm no for $1,000. I came down 9. They wouldn't come up 1, which just is unreasonable. Like they legit walked away. I have a second buyer. It's been a half an hour at the boat right now. Now, letting him walk away I normally wouldn't do, but knowing that another person was coming to look at it next, right after them, it's worth me holding out. Like they might buy it for 85. They might not buy it at all. We're going to find out right now. There's the truck. There's the boat. We're going to find out right now. Wish me luck. I mean, saying no might have made me $5,000. Worst case, I'll sell it to them for 80.
A few minutes later.
All right, sometimes gambling pays off, sometimes it doesn't. He was at 75, and that's a hard no. So had I known he was at 75, I would have just said no right off the bat. It's literally the dealer said he would sell it for 98. So 75 is just unrealistic. It's silly. So that was a waste of my time and his, which is what I told him. I'm going to call the other buyer and say, hey, if you want it for 80, it's yours. Let's find out. No answer from the original buyer. So now I'm getting a little bit stressed. I mean, I have a month, so I'm not wildly stressed, but I mean, I want to pay it off. I want to pay off the loan. Shoot. There goes that bird in the bush in hand saying whatever. Could have been an extra $5,000 though. You never know. Like that guy could have come with 85. You don't know if you don't try. You won't get it if you don't ask for it. He called me back. I told him I'd take the 80. He said, let me call you right back. So we will wait and find out. So I want to give you an update. Number one, thanks for sticking along through this whole video because I know how much I talk and repeat myself. As I was editing this video, I realized how many times I said the same thing over and over. And it's because I shoot a video like multiple times, sometimes in one day, sometimes in multiple days. So if you're still here, thanks for sticking along. I want to give you an ending to the video. I decided to go with the buyer at cost. So it was actually $80,000 is what I owned it for, but I paid interest on it for almost $6,000. There was like interest payments from September all the way to when I sold it, which was in June. So I ended up losing about $6,000 in interest payments on that boat. Now, if you divide that boat by the 3 times I used it, it actually cost me $2,000 every time I used that boat, which is, it hurts. That hurts a lot. Now I'm in Florida, so you know that I sold the boat. You know that I lost money on it. I joined a boat club here. So instead of buying a boat and like trailering it and launching it and fixing things that even broke on a brand new boat, now I just call my boat club, reserve the boat, show up, get on the boat, get off the boat. It's in the water. The cost of it monthly is less than the cost of a boat slip, and it's also less than the cost of a boat payment. And there are boat clubs all over here down in Florida. New Hampshire wasn't really an option for me. So that's what I've been up to. I did take a loss. I'm in a boat club now. I'm in Florida. I made the decision to just sell it. So I didn't want to hang on to it. I want to get stuck with it. I'm glad I made that decision at the end. But what I really wanted you to do is make the comments below to tell me what you would have done before I told you what I did do, because I like to hear that side. You can see we got a new golf cart in Florida. I brought the Escalade, the Vipers here, the Cybertrucks. We're thriving in Florida. It's been 6 weeks and I'm bouncing back and forth. In our next video, I think I'll be home because I went home to buy some cars with Lauren, teach her how to buy cars for flying wheels. So to see more car content, more auction videos, more of us buying in New Hampshire and Florida, make sure to subscribe. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Adios.